morning, girls. Welcome to Bethel Kids online service. I'm excited you're joining us. It is May, so we are starting a new series called 5K, and we're talking about all kinds of things that you can do to train to be a better Christian and to love God even more and follow Him with your whole heart. So, to get us started, we have our memory verse today, and it's a memory verse we're going to work on all through the month of May. No matter what campus you go to, you can work on this memory verse. So, I thought we'd bring in my special friend, the Bible teacher.
Woo! Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Bible teacher. All right, so you have a memory verse for us to learn today.
Let's do it. You guys join me. So we're going to start off with training the body has some value. Okay, because this is called 5K, let's do some running and start off with that. Training the body has some value.
Some value.
But being godly has value in every way.
Every way.
It promises, so you're going to do a little pinky promises. It promises help for the life you are now living and the life to come.
Life to come.
And this is found in 1 Timothy 4:8.
Wow. That's a very long Bible verse.
Should we do it again?
I feel like we need to do it again.
Gotta get in that memory.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again.
I need some help.
So, training the body
Training the body
has some value,
has some value.
but being godly
Being godly
has value in every
has
way.
value in every way.
It promises
Promises.
help for the life you are now living
Help for the life you're now living
and the life to come.
and the life to come.
1 Timothy
1 Timothy
4:8.
4:8.
You got it?
No. We got
You
a
got
few
it?
more weeks. I think I need a few more weeks to keep working on that. Thank you,
right.
Bible teacher.
I'll be back next week.
Awesome. All right. Well, I hope you guys start working on that. Remember, 1 Timothy 4:8, and you can open it in your Bible and you can work on it all week long with your parents. But right now, we have something special because, like I said, our series this month is called 5K. So I have some more friends. Their names are Trainer and Runner, and Runner is working to try and race up a big hill. That's her goal is to work hard and to learn how to race all the way up this hill and complete her race. So she went and met with my friend Trainer, and Trainer decided, I need to test you out and see exactly where you're at and how good you are at this running thing and exercising to see if you're ready to run this race. So I want you to watch this video and see how Runner is going to try really hard to learn how to run the race.
So, Runner, I heard you have a race coming up.
That's right. I'm trying to run M Hill.
Wow. Okay. So, I'm here. I'm gonna try to train you through a series of workouts and stuff. I have 4 weeks, and we're just gonna try to get you in tip-top condition to run that race. Do you think you can do this?
No.
Oh, that's first starting point. We gotta get you gotta believe that you can do this.
But I have to work out.
Absolutely. And yeah, you might not start off amazing, but we're gonna get you ready. You're gonna be able to run that mountain and race.
Well, I really do want to run the mountain, so I think I'll try.
Awesome. Well, we'll start with our first series of workouts.
Okay.
All right, first up, we're gonna do some push-ups. I'll show you how to do them and you follow, okay? Okay, so you go down, up, down. Okay, your arms have to go at 90 degrees and then you just push up. All right, Runner, strength is important, okay? Now you gotta, and then up. Okay, can you lift up your knees a little bit? Okay, let's try this again, Runner. Oh, nope. Okay, so can you flatten out your body? Oh gosh, okay. Now push up. Your arms, good job. Okay, that was good. Oh, can you get one more in? One more in.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, this is terrible.
But we want to get you so you can do 5 in a row.
Oh my
okay?
goodness. That's never gonna happen.
All right, runner, while you're on the ground, let's do some sit-ups, okay? So, can you sit up for me? We'll start. Oh, yes, okay. So, feet like this. Want them touching the ground, your heels touching the ground, and we're gonna do, let's say 5 sit-ups, okay? So you're gonna go down and up. Yeah! Come on. Okay, one more.
One more?
Yep.
I like it when you say one more.
One more again.
Oh, I don't like it anymore.
Okay. 2 more. 2 more. Good job. Oh yeah, working those abs. We're gonna get you ready for this race. Oh, yes. Good job. So you're gonna start, you're gonna jump, go down, another push up, and jump again.
I just did that.
Full movement. You got this, runner.
Okay.
You got this. Yep. Jump up, go down. Good. And jump up. Hey, that was pretty good. You got one more left in you? I'll do it with you. One more. Jump up. Down. Yeah. Good job, runner. Good job. All right, we got some strength in. We need to run a little bit. I want you to run to that pole and back. Okay, I got my whistle. You ready? Good job. Come on. Come. Run. You got this. Faster. Come on. Woo! Okay. I think there's some improvement, but you did good. Good starting. All right, runner. We have 4 more weeks left of training. We know where you are, and we're gonna get you ready for that race. Oh, so much fun. We're gonna make you sweat. We're gonna make you tired, but it's all gonna be for good things, and you're gonna be able to run up that mountain with ease.
I'm looking forward to when I can run the race.
Awesome.
plans for me are good. You hold my future. You're working all the time. You're the mountain mover. From sunrise to sunset, till the sun comes back up again. You're by my side. You started a good work in me. I know that you will complete it. You will see it through, yeah. I know that you're still working on me. And everything that you say you'll do. 'Cause I believe that you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. I'll trust your every word. 'Cause I believe that you're working for my good. Yes, you're committed. From sunrise to sunset, till the sun comes back up again. You're by my side. You started a good work in me. I know that you will complete it. You will see it through, yeah. I know that you're still working on me. And everything that you say you'll do. 'Cause I believe that you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. You are my hope. You are my future. You are the mountain mover. You are faithful. You are my hope. You are my future. You are the mountain mover. You are faithful. You started a good work in me. I know that you will complete it. You will see it through, yeah. I know that you're still working on me. And everything that you say you'll do. 'Cause I believe that you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. You are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful. Oh, you are faithful.
Hey, welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video of trainer and runner and worship. How much fun was that? That's one of my favorite things. I hope you got on your feet and joined us for worship. So before we watch our Bible story video, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we're talking about. We're in the Bible, we're way back at the back in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and we're starting at verse 24. And in this, it's Paul, and he's writing, and I'm just gonna read a little bit of what it says to you. Do you not know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize, he says. Now, did you guys know we were running a race? Yeah, I bet you didn't even know there's a race that they talked about in the Bible, but here it is. He talks about running a race in the Bible. He says, we're all running a race. Well, no wonder I'm always tired and need a nap. I'm always running a race. I don't think that's exactly what Paul meant, but it sure makes it a good excuse to take a nap. Do you guys like naps? I love naps. I guess I'm just an old person, but I love naps. Well, the kind of race that Paul is talking about here in the Bible, he's talking about the race of life. He's talking about how we all have something to do in life and we're running this race together. And so he goes on to say, everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. So you have training before you run the race, kind of like we saw runner going to a trainer to learn how she can be better at doing the race. She needed to find somebody that would train her and teach her. Well, that's exactly what we do when we go to church. We're learning from somebody that teaches us what the Bible says so we can run the race of life. Okay, so that's what Paul is teaching us today. Everyone that runs, they do it to get a crown that will not last. But we do it to get a crown that will last forever. So you go run a race and you get this awesome medal and then you're done. The medal hangs in your room or it sits on your dresser and you're just done. But this race, the race we get to run with Jesus, the race we run that the Bible tells us to do, in the end we end up in heaven and we do get a crown. And our crown lasts forever because we get to live in heaven with Jesus. That is so cool. So it ends saying, Do not run like someone running aimlessly. Do not fight like a boxer beating the air. Strike a blow to my body and make it my slave. I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. Paul is saying if you run the race and you obey the rules God gives us right here in the Bible and we do everything God tells us to do, we get to win the race and we get to end up in heaven. So run the race, but the first part of running a race is training. So let's watch this Bible story.
The Bible, it's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story inspired by the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verses 24 through 25.
Did you know that some writers of the Bible talk sports? Well, not every sport, but at least one that you are familiar with. Yep, running. Running has been around ever since God created people. In fact, the Apostle Paul uses running as an example in one of his letters to the church in Corinth.
In a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize. You know that, don't you? So run in a way that will get you the prize.
Now, Paul is talking about more here than just running, but first you have to understand what it takes to run a long race. Let's say you want to run a marathon. That's 26.2 miles. There's no way you can just hop up off the sofa where you've been playing video games for months and run that far. So, you need a plan. When I was preparing for my first marathon, I found this plan. I started training more than 4 months ahead of the race, and I started with just a few miles at a time. Once you've got a plan, well, then you gotta move. That means short runs, long runs, and cross-training to work other muscles and prevent injury. Next up, you've got to fuel. Plenty of water, of course. Plus, you need healthy carbs for your long runs like bananas. And maybe some spaghetti and meatballs. What's the last part of your training? Get ready for it. Rest. If you don't rest and let your body recover, you'll get burnt out or injured. The last few days before a marathon, you don't even run at all. Yeah, running a long race is no joke. But Paul says what we're doing right now, you and me, is even more important.
All who take part in the games train hard. They do it to get a crown that will not last. But we do it to get a crown that will last forever. So I do not run like someone who doesn't run toward the finish line. I do not fight like a boxer who hits nothing but air.
Paul packs a lot of weight into just a few sentences. Whether you planned it or not, we are all running a race right now. Okay, so that's a little crazy. Clearly, I'm standing here talking to you, and you aren't outside running laps either. But Paul is talking about a way of life, a journey. We're all focused on the finish line, life forever with Jesus, but in the meantime, every step along the way is important as we live out what matters most. Jesus reminded his followers,
"Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your mind. Love your neighbor as you love yourself."
Yep, love God, love others. That's what matters on this journey together. But just like you can't skip from jogging one lap around the school gym to running a 26.2-mile race, you're gonna need some practice. Your Love God, Love Others marathon needs a training plan. Now, none of us have it all figured out, but here are 4 important things to start with. In fact, you may already be doing some of them. First point, hear. God is the master teller of this amazing story. He's the author of this whole race, so the most important thing is learning to hear from God. That means digging into God's Word and hearing the stories and wisdom from people who walked with Him. And you can also hear from God from people around you in your life who know and follow Him. Now, here's the second step in training for our Love God, Love Others marathon. Pray. Okay, when you hear pray, you might think,
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Truth is, you don't need fancy words to pray. You can talk to God anytime, anywhere, about anything, just like talking to your mom or your best friend. Now let's take a look at point 3 in our training plan. Talk. Hello out there! Tell other people what God has been up to in your life, what's changing, how you're learning to love others better. And here's the final point in your Love God, Love Others training plan. Live. Live for God. Let His love fill up every part of your life, at home, at school, at church, even when your dad makes you stop reading your book to play a game with your little sister. Hear, pray, talk, live. That's how you practice loving God and loving others. As Paul wrote, so run in a way that will get you the prize. We do it to get a crown that will last forever. And when you do, you will live out Paul's wisdom to the Corinthians and win the race.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Wow, we are all in a race, and races require training. And that's kind of what we've been talking about. Just some practical tips of how we can take training in our own lives, like each and every day throughout the week. Watching online service, you guys are doing that right now, so great job. Reading the Bible before you go to bed, that's a great way. Worship, listening to worship songs and dancing around, that's praising Jesus, and that's a way that we can train to live in a godly way.
I'm glad, because that's like fun. Like,
right?
Training doesn't have to be terrible.
Exactly.
Training can be fun.
So I challenge you guys to do that. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
My hair okay? I didn't even look in the mirror, like at all.
Okay, so for this, Corbin.
It's fine. You work out. I do not.
When we go like run around trees, we don't need to get audio. We might go run around some trees. I decided to wear my camp shirt and promote camp.
Yep.
It's good. I'm gonna have grass in my hair.
What are we doing? Week 1 closing is what we're doing. How good of a trainer really is. We may close every week the same.
Yeah.
I know, that part was weird anyway. Do it again.
Not today. I'm gonna say the same thing I just said.
Promote camp.
Yep. Training the body.
And be like, all right.
Yes, that's how we're gonna do it. That's actually.
One more time. Week 1.